I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Gillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, before we get started, I already feel like there's already a delay.
Oh, is there?
Oh, now it went away.
No, it's just me being delayed. That's fine. Sorry about that. What's up?
Hey, Bailey.
Hey, girl. How are you? It's like I haven't seen you in what, 10 minutes?
Facts. Yes. About that. Maybe 9. Well, actually, it did take me longer than I thought to set my computer up, so.
It happens. YOLO. I sent Jimmy to the store to get some dog food and to pick up whatever he wants for dinner because I knew that conversation was going to be had afterwards, and I'd just rather him go ahead and figure that out himself.
I sent Liam to the store to get garlic bread to go with our dinner
Period.
tonight, so.
Period. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Oh my God. I will tell you that on break.
Stop.
Okay, that is something I do need to say before we get started here. I am coming off of the verge of an upper respiratory infection.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you hear me being very nasally, if not more nasally than normal, that is why. Also, laughing hurts, and I can't laugh normally. So, when we get into it and I eventually have to laugh, we'll see how that water goes. So we'll go from there.
I'll try to tone down my funny this episode then.
Please don't. Please don't. How's your week? What's up? What you been doing?
Rinsing and repeating into the depths of despair, but besides that,
yeah,
good. What's got me disgruntled this week is something that plagues most of Middle America, and that's the motivation that I lose between washing the clothes and putting up the clothes. That's hit me so hard this week, and I think it's because my ADHD brain, like, I can't just like put up clothes in like a normal kind of way. Like, I don't know if it's an OCD or just an ADD, but like part of me just hates doing it because I have to sort it out. And then when I sort it out to go put it up, I realize how doesn't have a system or an order. And then I want to create a system and an order, but I can't because I have all these clothes that are not hung up and they don't. And so like part of me doesn't want to put them up because it doesn't fit a system or an order, but then I'd have to take the time to create and put into a system and an order. I don't have it, so it just sits in a laundry basket. And
and then the process repeats.
Correct. And it's just a spiral of me with just hampers of clean laundry that are not put up. And the freaking cat that y'all have not come and claimed yet for free, I still might add, her favorite thing in the world to do, besides piss me off, is to lay in a thing of fresh laundry. And which pisses me off to no end. Let's go ahead and start there.
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
feel like all I do is shoo her off, and then I have to like rewash, because otherwise I'm throughout the day trying to get cat hair out my mouth from the shirts that she's laid on. And so then again, just a cycle of, I guess, me being pissed off and then too lazy to put up my own clothes. So
Yeah.
that's where I stand this week, and I hope someone out there feels me on that level. I hope I'm not
No,
the only
like,
one that procrastinates that. And
okay, so like I'm really bad about just like rewashing what I wear, you know?
yep.
And then there's some things that I'll only wear like once every 2 or 3 weeks, because it's not like you can wear a ladybug sweater every day, you know?
I wish you
Um,
would.
so that ladybug sweater, I'm literally looking at it right now in my office, and like I haven't washed it. And so like there's laundry that I need to do, obviously. I just don't freaking feel like doing it. I don't want to spend my whole weekend doing laundry because here's how I do laundry, okay? I wait until there's nothing freaking left, and then I have to do the
Yes.
laundry. So then I do it, and I'll wash it, dry it, take it immediately out of the dryer, put it up, hang it up, all those things, right? Until
Right.
that very last load. And that very last load sits in my laundry room. And I could probably go in there right now and find half of the clothes that I'm looking for in that laundry room. But that is a war zone, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because
Nope.
little Mr. Jimmy G, he does not fold his clothes, and he will not fold his clothes. So his clothes live in the laundry room.
Correct.
I mean, they are all clean, but they're all wrinkled to hell,
Yes.
and he has to
does.
throw them in the dryer. There's no telling how much energy because we have a gas dryer, like how much energy and how much gas, how much does that affect our gas bill? You know?
He also does love him some Downy wrinkle release. So that
See, okay. See, you're a real one because you know that fact.
I
But
do.
Mr. Jimmy G has now cheaped out, which I don't understand because he doesn't cheap out on anything freaking else. He's cheaped out and not getting the wrinkle release anymore. We spray it with water and put it in the dryer.
Oh, we've downgraded Jimmy.
We've downgraded to tap water.
I would have never thought I'd see the day.
Me either. Oh my God, me either. Because there's something we should probably talk about. He used to be so freaking particular.
Yes.
Like, y'all, I can't even go into specifics about how particular this man was. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I can't even begin to describe how particular this man was. And now he doesn't give a diddly damn. And I think that Lexapro has helped. It has definitely helped with that. But yeah, he doesn't care as much anymore. Unless
until
it's
you're
like
talking about his brand of toilet paper.
yeah, the toilet paper hasn't changed, and it probably will never change. And the paper towels hasn't changed, and it never will. Because, and okay, there's a question for our viewers and listeners. Growing up, I didn't use paper towels. Is that weird?
No.
Is that
Mine
weird?
were
Like,
special.
Jimmy makes me feel like that's just the weirdest thing he's ever heard. I've never heard, like, I never used paper towels growing up. And like we had cleaning rags, like we had cleaning washcloths that we'd clean with and stuff. And then, you would wash those and reuse them. We'd never had paper towels.
They
Jimmy
were a luxury
uses a
item,
paper
like
towel a second.
yeah, he does. Well, do you
It
know how
was a
many
luxury item.
You know how many times my mom has walked into your house and asked where your drying rag was? Because that's just, again, that's how we grew up. You had a drying, like you said,
Yeah,
you had a cleaning rag, you
yeah.
had a drying rag, you had a whole
Uh-huh.
drawer full of drying rags, and
Uh-huh.
you had to come up with a really good reason to go get a paper towel. Why aren't you using a drying rag? It had to be something
Right.
disgusting that you were picking up or wiping off that
Right.
you didn't want to waste your cloth with. So yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was a luxury.
And that's just not how I grew up. That was just so weird to me. And it has not changed. And he uses about one a minute, and I guess he forgets in that minute where the damn trash can is because they never make it to the trash can.
Yeah, Liam does that too. Irritates the
So the
fire out of me.
whole kitchen's gonna be clean, but there's gonna be about 15 soggy paper towels sitting around where he put a little bit of water on his hands and had to dry it off. I just
Ah,
don't understand. I don't understand that. God. I don't know where that came from, so that's cool. Um,
I
what
remember it, but I
else?
don't know.
How about my week? What has my week been? Um, this weekend was interesting.
How'd it go?
Jill knows
I do, but I'm trying
on
to
Valentine's
pretend I don't.
Day. On Valentine's Day, we got a good idea in our heads to completely rip out a bathtub and a tile surround around that bathtub and take it down to the studs, you know?
The
So that was
studs.
that was that was an experience. And like we have trash cans that are like the big kind of like dumpsters that like you just roll them down to the curb, and somebody comes and picks them up, right? So we filled one of those up, and I swear to God, there could have been a dead body in there, and they didn't even bat an eye. They didn't even look. So we put, I'm not kidding, all of that tile in that trash can. So it
Oh
was
my
it was
God.
very heavy, very heavy. And don't call me a stupid hillbilly or redneck, but the bathtub is still sitting on our front porch because I can't move it, and we don't have anywhere to go with it. So
I love that for us.
that's fun. Yeah, so we tore out our bathroom. I came down sick. It started around Friday. And I worked from home Monday and Tuesday. During those 2 days, Jimmy had people coming to I don't know why I'm talking like that. That's so weird. Jimmy had people coming to give us quotes on putting in a bathroom because we kind of have to have 2 bathrooms. So they gave us a quote and all these things, and he kept saying, he's like, God, they're just high, they're very expensive. And in my head, I'm like, and that's why we haven't done this yet. Like that's why we haven't done this yet, because it's expensive. Needless to say, $4,500 later,
Jesus Christ.
they came today and started on that bathroom. Is it going to look really, really, really good? Yeah. Is it very, very high-end finishes? Yeah. Did I get what I wanted? Yeah. Yeah. Um, so I'm not going to complain too much. I am going to complain about the price because it made my stomach hurt. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, I don't know where that went. Y'all, I'm playing with this rubber band. God, because I fidget with my hands. So anyway, that was fun. What else? What else? That's been the main thing of my week. I've been sick and I just haven't really wanted to do anything.
Well,
I
of
went to work
course.
today, but
Gross.
yeah. Yeah, I went to work today mainly because there was going to be men in my house and I just didn't really want to deal with that. Um, so yeah, I went to work. It was good. Didn't really do much. It was fun. I say I didn't do much. I did a lot. I worked a lot. I really probably shouldn't say that. I did do a lot.
I'm in the wrong business because I need to be a general contractor because right now I think you can charge any amount of money for anything you do, and I'm just in the wrong business. That's all I've got to
Yeah.
say about that.
Girl, you and me both. All right, let's hear our words from our sponsors. And I'm going to tell Jill what I need to tell Jill, and we will be right back.
You know what would be great right now? A sponsor.
You know what's even better than rage? Revenue.
If you're listening and you've got a product, email us or send us cash. We're open.
God, could you imagine? It's even worse. Little Rock.
No, I was not prepared.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to be laughing this long.
Stop. It hurts. Oh my God, it hurts.
It hurts me too, but not in the same.
Yeah. Little Rock to Memphis. So like I'll spend like a day in Little Rock and like 2 days in Memphis. Woo!
I'm so sorry, Bailey. Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's fun. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
I hope you at least get
I'm
to stay
saying
in a
that
nice
because I'm
hotel.
gonna see you. I'm saying that because when I'm in Little Rock, I'm gonna go see you. Obviously, we'll go to dinner or something.
Aw, I'd love that.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my
see you next
God.
week in person. Yeah. Anyway, back to this podcast that we're supposed to be doing because we just sat here and talked to each other for 30 minutes.
A little behind the scenes.
Yeah, a little bit. You literally already made like I hurt. Anyway,
You're welcome.
So friends and family, the people that watch this, Jill has been a gracious co-host and has put together the episode guide this week. So I have no idea what's on here. I didn't even get on early and like start reading it because it just didn't, you know? So Jill,
That's how much
it's
you
your
trust
call.
me.
Yeah, absolutely. With my life.
Mhm.
Your call. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to?
I was thinking, I thought you would truly like the second one, so I'm gonna start off this week.
Perfect. Sounds good.
And I'm gonna start us off with Sophie from Miami. And Sophie from Miami wrote us a wonderful message, and you're gonna like it. So she says, "Hey Bailey and Gillian, longtime listener, but I am a first-time ranter. I ordered
Hey.
I know, right? I love how
Love
already.
that.
I ordered a simple bookshelf online. It arrived in a box labeled Easy 15-minute assembly. That was lies. Absolute lies. Step 1 was basically attach part A to part B, but there's 8 identical boards and 37 screws that look different but are apparently structurally identical. 2 hours in, I'm arguing with an Allen wrench like it personally betrayed me. But anyway, it's standing now, and it's slightly tilted. We don't make eye contact. And if it collapses, that's between me and God.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I can't tell you the last thing I can tell you the last thing I put together. So, over Christmas break, I decided what I was going to do. I was going to redo our guest bedroom, and I wanted a king size bed in that bedroom, right?
Right?
Because everybody sleeps more comfortably in a king.
Correct.
Anyway, so I ordered the mattress from Walmart. I ordered the bed frame from Walmart as well. I feel so bad for the FedEx drivers because that crap was heavy.
Yeah,
And
it
give me a
was.
second because I need to cough. So that crap was heavy. And Jimmy was home, which anytime I'm off work, Jimmy feels like he has to be here, and I don't understand.
Correct.
But anyway, Jimmy was home. It could have been because it was probably like, Christmas. But anyway, um, he was home and he's like, "Hey, your bed's here and stuff." And I said, "Okay," and I was doing something. And he came in, he goes, "Are you not going to help me?" And he was trying to drag that thing up the driveway by himself because they weren't going to like bring it up to the porch or anything. They didn't even have a dolly. Like they couldn't unload it. And I was like, "Okay," so I went out there and helped him. It took us probably 2 to 3 hours to put that bed together.
I'm
And it
here
was just
for
a
it.
simple wrought iron bed. It wasn't even that difficult, I don't think. But yeah, it took us 2 hours to do that. I don't understand, like, I'm not an install person. I don't want to have to put something together. And I guess maybe that's why I like antiques so much because they've been together for years,
All
you
the
know?
parts are hopefully they're gonna be what they're
Like,
gonna be. Yeah.
I need a chest of drawers. I need a chest of drawers for my guest bedroom. And I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace. And Jimmy, he's like, "Why don't you just order one?" I said, "I don't want to put it together. I don't want to put it together. And let's talk about quality, okay? Because everything you get now is just particle board and it falls apart in a year. I don't want that.
Correct.
I want something that is going to outlive me."
Yes, that is a very valid point. I feel the
Oh
same
my
way.
God.
Only I actually kind of like love building. I don't mind building them.
See, that's why you do Legos. I can't do Legos because I get bored. It feels like a job.
I find it exciting, like a puzzle to put together, but I think that's just
Mhm.
my mind. But I have the same opinion about it, though. Is like I enjoy truly putting it together, but I'm putting this together knowing full damn well the first heavy thing I sit on here, it's collapsing. It ain't my craftsmanship. It's the particle board,
Yeah. Yeah.
or this isn't gonna last about another 3 years, and I'm gonna need a new one. Like this is
hmm
not meant
We
for
bought uh we
use.
bought a TV mount, We bought a TV mount.
Oh yeah.
And it's because I got a new TV for that bedroom too. Um but we bought a TV mount and we go to put it up and it's missing a freaking bolt.
Yeah, those
Like
are the things.
literally missing a bolt. And I said, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Oh my God,
Yes.
I was so mad. I was so mad. Did I return it? No. Is it still missing that bolt? Yeah. Is it hanging on for dear life? Yeah. But it
As
is what it is. Jill, when you come down to this house, do not touch that TV
I'll find me a bolt.
because that damn thing's going to come off the wall.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think about the last thing I put together
Ugh.
because I haven't bought anything for the house in so long. Oh, I remember it was my friend, Allie. She had bought a new table.
Hi, Allie.
Hey, I know you're listening. And she had bought a new like rolling standing teaching station for her to
Yeah.
be able to like roll around the room and have a place to set her things wherever she was. And it was so funny because this is how well, she knows me. And she was like, "Yeah, I ordered this, and I told my husband to not put it together, and I saved it for you to put it together while we were while we were here setting up my classroom." It's like because I know that you'd be the one that I could trust to do it. I was like, "Oh, look at me! Yeah, that is fun."
To be loved is to be seen.
Correct.
Yep.
And was I a
She sees
nerd?
you.
Yes, she does. And like brought my own Allen wrench set, but that's besides the point.
Right.
I'm
I
just
could just see Jill coming in with like a hard hat and her tool bag.
I have both.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I have no doubts about that. Like I know that. Oh my Lord.
Yes, so shout out
Oh,
to
I
Allie.
love that. Who was that again?
That was our Miami Sophie.
Sophie from Miami.
Hmm.
Thank you very much for your submission. Um, thanks for being your first time ranting. I don't know what took you so long. Let's do it again.
Hmm.
Okay, moving on. I have Jamal from Austin, Texas. They say, "I would like to report a crime. It's about pins. I buy really good pens. Not the free, sad, scratchy ones. I buy the smooth gliding, makes me feel like a CEO pens. And somehow, they always seem to disappear immediately. I bring 12 to work. Um, okay. I bring 12 to work on Monday. By Wednesday, they're gone. And then I see my coworker using my pen, chewing it, clicking it like it's communal property. I started labeling them. I started hiding them. I started counting them like they're livestock. Why is it that there's a black market for office pens? And why do people think that when I buy something that is really good for myself, that it's a free-for-all to be stolen from? Jamal, let me open my drawer here.
See, I saved this for you for a
One
reason.
second. 1 second. I only use one type of pen.
Yes, those are for our
Only
viewers.
one.
Those are identical, different colors. Oh my god!
This is the Precise V7 RT from Pilot. It is the best pen you'll ever use. The best pen you'll ever use. I get so many compliments on these pens. And, we have a lot of people dying. We have a lot of people getting congratulated and all these things at the office. And they always want to pass around a card. Well, everybody comes over to me and says, "Do you have a pen?" I say, "Yeah, if you're going to stay here and use it." Because Jamal, I'm not as nice as you. You see, I'm not as nice as you. I will look somebody dead in the eye and say, "You stole my pen." And I will look at them and say, "And if you don't give it back, I'm filing a report." Because these are mine. I bought these out of my paycheck, my money, period. They're mine. And
Correct.
And I live to see somebody using one of these because most of the time I'm the one that turned them on to it.
You get credit for that.
Oh my God. And Pilot, if you're listening to me, please, Pilot, please, if you are listening to me, and I'm going to post this on social media, Bailey, social media, clip this. Anyway, if you are listening to me, please send me some PR. I love these pins so much, dude. And here's a little quick caveat. At one point, you had a dark green of these, right? It was a dark green, and I loved it. I treated it like it was my firstborn. And then you took it from me. And you don't have them anymore. Precisely in the V7. I don't want a V10. I don't want a V5. V5 is too thin. V10 is too thick. This is perfect, right? And then you took it from me. So let's make up for that, okay? And all these people who are watching on the TikTok right now, tag them. Tag Pilot and say, "Make it right. Make it right." I found 2 more. Y'all, I'm not playing.
No.
I'm not playing. I use one type of pen, period. So, Jamal? Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, apparently I'm spitting now, y'all. Oh my God. I'm going to have a mid-show change. Anyway.
The pins. They're
It's the
making
pins,
Bailey
y'all.
rant.
Jesus. Jamal, you're being too calm. You need to threaten.
Really threaten.
Yeah, really need to threaten on that.
Because at our office, it's the same way. Everybody has their certain ones, and they are ride or die about those pens. And I'm apparently Bailey for the first time has put me onto this pen because I've been using the Sharpie S pen.
No, they're crap.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, Sharpie. Sharpie, hold on.
Yeah, I had to say that was a real strong statement of you.
Sharpie, if you're watching.
We are strong supporters. Ignore what
If you're
Bailey
watching,
just said.
I will take a PR package.
Correct.
comment or send me a DM. I'll send you an address you can send it to.
We will make it happen.
But don't send me none of those pens. I got the pens covered. I'll take some markers and highlighters and stuff, but don't send me a pen. I got the pen covered.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God. Okay, let's hear a little word from our sponsors and we will be right back.
Yep. This is where your brand could live. Right here, in the middle of a very disgruntled rant. If you're a business, product, or service, and you're looking for a wildly loyal and slightly unhinged listener base, we are open for business. Email us at contactus@disgruntlednetwork.org or slide into our DMs. Rates are reasonable and our voices are silky smooth. Back to the content.
Okay, we are back. I am now in my ladybug sweater. I figured it was only appropriate since I'd already talked about it today, to throw it on. So,
Still gorge, by the
Jill,
way.
thank you. Oh my God, I love it. I get so many compliments on it.
Yes, it's adorable.
Yeah, I really like it. Anyway, it's your turn, right?
Yeah, it
Sorry.
is. I am so ready for this too because I have got Claire from Boston, and I'm gonna spare y'all from my Boston accent and just tell you what Claire said. So
Yeah.
Claire said, "I need, hey now, I need to vent about my most chaotic first date. We agreed on coffee, and it was supposed to be simple, right? Wrong. He shows up 45 minutes late, claiming there was traffic." In a city with little traffic because she was on the outskirts of Boston. Okay, fine. Then he spends the entire date talking about how busy he is while scrolling Instagram. Mid sip, he spills coffee on my lap and doesn't apologize. He just goes, "Oops. Hey, look at that latte art. Hey, look at that latte art." Oh,
Claire, honey, you stayed 45 minutes longer than you should have.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, if you're going to be late, I understand 5, 10, 15 minutes. I completely get it. I completely understand 5, 10, 15 minutes. But and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a big stickler on promptness. But that is so disrespectful. Like, so disrespectful. If Jimmy G were to ever be 45 minutes late on me, I would be spitting fire.
I don't think I've waited 45 minutes on anybody in my entire life. So
Because
not
it's common
just famous.
courtesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's common courtesy. And I have an even quick little antidote to that. Or that's not what that is. Oh my God, I don't freaking know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yesterday, Jimmy and I had decided that we wanted to have some Chinese food from a place that we go to in Alma, which is probably 10 minutes from my house, maybe. Maybe. It was 5 o'clock, so probably 15 minutes from my house. He was going over to Home Depot to take care of some stuff with the contractor for the bathroom. And so we were on the phone, and I said, okay, as soon as you get to Home Depot, call them. I'll head over there, pick it up, and then by the time you come back, we'll both meet at the same time. You'll be home, I'll be home at the same time. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
that's fine. So he gets to Home Depot. And so in my mind, I say, okay, he's already called, so I'm going to go ahead and go and get it. So I went over there. And right while I get maybe like a minute from this place, he calls me. He's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm picking up our dinner. And he said, well, I haven't called it in. I said, what?
Oh.
I said, you told me. I said, you literally told me that you were going to call it in as soon as you got to Home Depot. He said, yeah. And then I said, I would call you, and I didn't call you. I'm calling you now to tell you that I'm about to call him. I said, well, don't call him. I'm sitting in the front and literally in the door.
Just go in and order the damn stuff.
So I did. I went in and ordered the stuff. Now, I'm not as mad as I would have been if he showed up 45 minutes late. But still kind of irritated me. Anyway, yeah, Claire, you stayed 45 minutes too long because when you give somebody that much leeway, it shows them they can do it to you for the rest of the time that you're together.
Correct. And let's just say I never spilt anything on anybody in my life that I didn't immediately fall at their feet and beg for forgiveness. Why? Why? Why is that man's immediate reaction not to help you clean it up or to apologize or to go, I am so sorry? Just go, it's art. It's art. I
Because I tell you right now, it'd be a food fight. It
Yeah,
would
but-
be an absolute food fight because he would be drenched.
yeah, he
There
would.
would be no coming back from that. I would get arrested.
I'd be calling it hot coffee watercolor up in this. I'd be
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And then to look at you and say, "Oh, look at that latte art." I would see. Listen, he'd see a gravestone. I'd see a jail cell because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You've done disrespect me once. And I'll go back to it again. What you allow on the first date is what they will continue to do until you
Forever.
decide to put a stop on it. And some relationships don't survive that stop.
Nope.
Girl, you're better than me. You are 10 times better than me because that would not have went over well.
Yeah, I'd be calling Bailey to bail
No.
me out right about now.
Yeah. And then to talk about how busy he is while scrolling Instagram. So you're going to be late, and then you're going to say, oh my God, I'm so busy. And you're scrolling through Instagram. Claire.
I
Claire.
love technology, but again, I guess it's as a former teacher, is it sometimes we are losing the ability to sit at a table in front of a human
And have a conversation.
that doesn't involve the phone.
Yeah.
Like I was out, me and Liam went to Valentine's Day dinner the other night, and Liam knows, like, and maybe this makes me sound like an old grumpy old woman, but I'm like, anytime that we're like having dinner together, like it's my pet peeve for him to even like touch his phone. So I'm like, like when we're having dinner, like at least like for dinner, like be present. And I was sitting, and it's just one of those stupid things that I noticed, but we were sitting, well, of course, because Valentine's Day, the reservations, and they had like put all these tables like really close to each other because they're trying to maximize profit in tables. And so we were elbow deep next to a lot of people in this restaurant, and I'm noticing a lot of the couples are just like on the phone in front of each other for like most of dinner, and I was like, oh my God, y'all look up. I was just, and again, that's an old head thing in me, but
it's not just you. It's not just you because I don't like being on my phone while like we're at dinner or anything like that. And little Jimmy G, he loves to scroll through Marketplace. That's his favorite pastime. So like he'll sit there and scroll through Marketplace. So I'll just put my phone down and stare at him.
Yeah.
He picks up on the hint. So
good.
Most of the time. Sometimes he just doesn't care. So, but that's what you get when you've been married for 7 years. Who cares?
Correct.
I can't tell you the amount of times I've been sitting there playing a game while he's been doing something else, and I'm totally okay with that. Like there's sometimes when I would just rather have a silent dinner.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm not saying that we're one of those like where we don't ever, like, most of the time I love to sit and watch TV while I eat. Okay, let's just get that straight. Point blank, period.
Oh yeah.
It's just like every once in a while, like if it's just me and him, I'm like, you make the effort to like let it be us. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Claire, I hope you found somebody that values your time.
Yes, because he don't.
And if you haven't, you need to. And if you saw him a second time, honey, you need to go get checked out. Something's wrong. Something's
Very
wrong. I
wrong.
know you got more sense than that. You're listening to this podcast. I know you have more sense than that.
Do better.
Oh, God. Okay. Thank you, Claire, for your submission. I appreciate you. Next, last but not least, we have my girl Tina from Chicago, which I've never been to and I'd like to go.
I want you to.
But I'm not going there for my work trip. Anyway, so Tina said, so, family game night. Innocent enough, right? Wrong. My cousin thinks Monopoly is a contact sport. She flips the board because I dared to pass go and collect $200. My uncle is yelling rules from 1992, and my dad keeps trying to help by stealing everyone's properties. Meanwhile, my little cousin is crying because she landed on boardwalk with a hotel. And I'm just sitting there holding a stack of fake money, questioning all my life choices that led me to this exact moment. I can't tell you. I don't think, and Jill, you're gonna freak out because I know how you are. Anyway, I don't think I have ever finished a game of Monopoly.
Me close my mouth. For
I just get bored. Listen, if we're gonna play a board game, I need something that has a definite end.
Oh, you have a very valid point here. The more people that you add, the longer that crap goes.
Right.
I think there's one time, I think me and my dad and my mom had played, and I think that went on for literally about at least a week.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. We just kept it on the table.
Oh my God, no. I couldn't imagine spending more than 2 hours. Like I could not imagine. And maybe that's because I live with somebody that has such a short attention span. But like guys, we can't even watch a movie.
I know.
We can't even watch a movie because he has to get up within that hour and a half.
Correct.
Anyway, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. I couldn't. Now, I could see playing like Cards Against Humanity or like Apples to Apples or something like that for a long time because it is continually entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't find Monopoly entertaining, I guess.
I think maybe that's just my cutthroat.
And Hasbro, if you're listening and watching here, you can go ahead and make a disgruntled edition.
Oh, we're here for it.
Like you can hit the DMs too. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. I claim the flying donkey piece because that's mine.
Oh, that's fun. That would be so cute.
It would be.
Oh, what would mine? I would have a ladybug, obviously. We talk about it too much.
Of course.
A ladybug, that's cute. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
What would our 8 pieces be in our
what
Monopoly
would our
set?
8 pieces be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God. We could have Cheryl as one.
Oh yes, with her back bumper bent in. I know.
Yeah, we could have Cheryl as one. That'd be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
We could have a pin after this episode.
Yeah. We could have the pilot
pin.
V7. Yeah. Have a pin. And then obviously we could always resort to the dogs.
Correct.
Oh, well, we'd have to have one for Sonia.
Oh, damn it. Never
That's $100,000 cat.
No, it's free. Free. Please come take her. Oh. Yeah, so many words.
That's so funny. Yeah. Tina, I wouldn't play, so I can't be any help here. Like, I just, you know what game I do like, and I find it very interesting? What's that thing called? What's it called? Damn, I'm gonna have to Google it.
Well, I'm gonna say thank you to you and Jimmy because y'all introduced me to Catan, and that has been one of my favorites.
It's Catan, yeah. Literally Catan. Literally what I'm looking for is Catan.
And I played it with
love
your
Catan.
grandma for the first time ever. And fallen in love with it. Fallen in love. It's
Yeah,
one of
I
my
love
favorites.
Catan. It's so fun. It is so fun to me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Tina, thank you for your submission. I hope that your game night doesn't end in a arrest.
I hope so too.
And if it does, please, please go ahead and send that in. I don't like how this sweater does this. It looks like I have a hunchback. It looks like I have a turtle shell. I don't like that. Why does it do that?
I think it makes you
And I
look
have
cute.
no neck. Oh my God. Ugh.
Ending on a positive note here.
Look at this. What is this? This isn't even connected to my body. What is that? It looks like I have a roll right here.
I like it. I think it makes a ladybug look cute. You know, like it's coming up your...
That's one of the skinniest parts of my body, and it's going to make it look like I have a damn fat roll right there.
Oh,
Will
that's
you
the
wrap us up
universe.
so I can get off of this camera?
Absolutely, I will. Because I might have to fix my hair a couple more times. I want to say thank you so much to Sophie, Jamal, Claire, and Tina for writing in and making our episode. And I wanted to say how much we appreciate y'all for your submissions. And we want to tell you to all of our listeners to follow us everywhere they possibly can. Bailey, in his genius, is going to put the link tree up on the screen right now so that you can click that, because he is a genius when it comes to post-production. I want to tell you to rate, review, and subscribe and let more people know just how disgruntled you are and help us scream into the void. Be sure to call us or text us with your rants. We are still looking for more voice submissions at 479-222-1251, or you can upload via our website, disgruntlednetwork.org. Now, please also check out our merch shop. We have plenty of merch still for sale and would love you to go check that out. Buy some things, maybe, get your boo thing from us at Disgruntled. So that's disgruntled.shop. If you would please check that out. And I hope that you have been entertained by us this week and gotten through your work week, and we wish you a wonderful weekend. And please, please, please interact with our socials and our link tree and keep supporting Disgruntled Network.
Heck yeah, girl. I love that. Oh my God. Put that in a cup. Love it. Love you. We'll see you next week with yet another episode of your two most favorite podcast hosts. Anyway, peace and blessings. And yeah, bye.
Bye.
This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Gillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.